The four stories in Surah Al-Kahf, the cave. The people of the cave. The owner of two gardens. Musa alayhi salam and Khidr. Dhul Qarnayn. The people of the cave. This story is about a group of young believers who flee from the threats and oppression of their people and take refuge in a cave. They took shelter in a cave where they asked help from Allah and prayed to Him to save their religion and faith from a hostile environment. Allah bestowed them with a sleep that lasted an era. When they woke up from the slumber, the whole city was converted into believers. Lessons to learn. Allah will test you through your faith. A believer's life will come with trials, but Allah assists those who put complete trust in Him and are steadfast in their faith. When a person believes in Allah, He always comes to rescue them and make their difficulties easier. Always choose the righteous people's company with firm belief and faith. The owner of two gardens. This story is of two people. One is the owner of two gardens, and the second is his poor companion. The owner's gardens were fertile and profitable, and his wealth multiplied faster. But his wealth made him stray, and he started doubting his faith. He became arrogant, assuming that all things were because of his hard working and intelligence. His fruits started to ruin, but by the time he realized the temporary nature of things, it was too late. Lessons to learn. Wealth is a test from Allah. Will you be grateful to Him or not? The things of this world are all temporary and transient. Whenever you see a blessing for yourself, say, "What Allah willed has occurred. There is no power except in Allah." It's up to Allah to decide what He will give us, what He can take back from us, and what He has not yet given us. Musa alayhi salam and Khidr. Khidr was a learned man. Allah had given knowledge to which He had not given to Musa. He asked Khidr if he can follow him to learn what he knows. Khidr told Musa he cannot ask him questions until he says something about it first, to which Musa agreed. Very soon, Khidr made a hole in their boat, prompting Musa to ask about it. This was the first violation of his promise to remain patient. The next question came after Khidr killed a seemingly innocent boy they came across. Soon they entered a town and requested food, but were rejected. Despite this, Khidr restored a wall that was on the verge of ruin. Musa questioned his reason for not seeking payment for this task. Khidr mentioned and was the end of their journey and proceeded to explain his actions. Lessons to learn. The importance of seeking knowledge and understanding. The power of knowledge is a blessing from Allah. There is always someone who is more knowledgeable and has a better understanding of things than one's own self. Allah's wisdom is infinite, and Muslims should always be content with His decree. Things that may appear to be evil to us can often lead to good. Our intellect is too limited to comprehend the remarkable intricacies of God's decree. Dhul Qarnayn. Dhul Qarnayn was blessed with power to do remarkable things by Allah. He traveled to the ends of the earth and encounters challenges along the way. The Quran mentions 3 of his journeys. First journey, he comes across a group of people whom Allah ordered him to either punish or treat gently. He punished those who committed sins and was kind to those who didn't. Third journey, he reaches a place between 2 mountains where he met a tribe of people who was hard to understand but were able to request him to build a wall to protect them from Gog and Magog in exchange for payment. He denied the payment and said what he had from Allah was better. After the wall was built, Dhul Qarnayn mentioned it was only by the mercy of Allah Gog and Magog were unable to penetrate this wall. But Allah promised to flatten the wall one day in which Gog and Magog will wreak havoc. Lessons to learn. Power is a gift from Allah. To whom He gives power, He tests them by doing so. All rulers and people in positions of power should exercise justice without any discrimination. We should use our strength to assist and not exploit the weak. Be humble and submissive to Allah.